Hello, I'm Officer Aaron Fix. Today we're at the Atlanta Public Safety Training Center, and as you can see behind me, recruits with the Atlanta Fire Rescue Department are actively training.
And I'm Takia Parks. Welcome to We Got Your Six, stories about the community and the dedicated individuals who make up the Atlanta Police Department.
Like this story from Dave Huddleston on how one of our officers made it onto the SWAT unit after working on Broadway in New York City.
It takes a lot to be an Atlanta SWAT officer. Janet O'Neill is one of the newest members of the squad.
I had no context. I had no context of policing. I had no context of law enforcement, except for working on shows where I've dressed people to look like the police.
You heard that right. Before she was an officer, O'Neill was a costume designer on Broadway.
I moved to New York with like $500. I didn't have any gig or job lined up.
But she stuck it out and ended up assisting with costumes for some of the biggest shows on the planet.
As a designer, you're doing multiple shows at once. So Hamilton, the tour was going on as we were working on Donna Summer. And I was also working a bunch of other jobs because, New York's expensive.
Even though O'Neill majored in theater, she still had this longing to do something different, something to help others. Then came COVID. All Broadway shows and TV productions shut down, giving her time to pull apart the seams and discover law enforcement.
I literally made a spreadsheet of like how would my life go and how would it look as a blueprint. And I was like, there's nothing to lose here.
She moved to Atlanta and joined the police department in 2021 and hasn't looked back. Finally, finding her ideal match, and it fits like a glove.
A whole costume designer's job is to tell the story of who a person is just based on appearance alone. Policing, same thing. When you're looking at a person, you can learn so much about them. And I love it. Like, I could not be happier.
The Atlanta Police Department wants to remind you that it is never safe to drink and drive. There are multiple services available like taxis, rideshare, or just calling a friend. You don't want to end up like the people in this report. Take a look.
Alright, I need you to be honest with me, man. How much you had to drink tonight? I can smell it.
I had some to drink.
How much?
I'm not sure.
More than one?
Yeah.
Like, what we thinking?
Yes.
Let me know. Okay, do you mind if I do field sobriety on you?
I wasn't trying to crash my car or anything like that. I'm sorry.
I got you. Do you mind doing if I...
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
I have
Not a single thing?
not a single thing.
Okay, well, let's come on out. Let's do a couple of tests here, and maybe we can get you on your way, okay?
Can I take
I smell a little bit of alcohol in your breath. Have you ever been drinking at all?
one beer, that's it.
How long ago was that?
Maybe 5 to 6 hours ago.
A scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the drunkest you've ever been, 1 being completely sober. Where would you put yourself in that scale?
Maybe 2.
2?
Yes.
We can't stress it enough. Call or text E911 only for those life or death emergencies. If you're looking for friends, there are apps for that.
You're an Atlanta E911 operator, ready to dispatch emergency crews across the capital city, working to make sure the right responders are at the next situation within seconds. A new call comes in, case number 697321, and the caller says this.
I'm trying to get in touch with some police officers, so I can tell them if they want to play. Ask them if they want to. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. I was going to ask them if they want any off-duty officers want to play some Pokemon.
I'm sorry, sir?
Yeah, I'm looking for any Atlanta off-duty police officers that want to play some Pokemon this weekend. It's going to be a pretty weekend. The weather's great.
As nice as the offer may be, and we thank you for thinking of our officers, remember 911 is for life or death emergencies, not for Pokemon or visits to the Twilight Zone.
The Atlanta Police Foundation recently hosted the annual Crime is Toast Awards. Business leaders presented officers with awards for valor, outstanding police work, and community service. Here's a look at our Officer of the Year recipient.
My name is Officer Petkov, and I'm honored to be your 2025 Officer of the Year.
For the past several years, Officer Petkov has been the Atlanta Police Department's leader in arrests. And through all of that experience, as well as all of the collective training that he's taken, he truly has become a force to be reckoned with. Earlier this year, he conducted a traffic stop with one of his team members, Officer Mustafer, and it yielded the biggest drug bust in the Atlanta Police Department's history.
Officer of the Year is not a one-man award. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for so many people that helped me achieve everything that I've achieved so far. I'd really like to give a huge shout out to all my partners on my crime suppression unit, all my previous partners, my whole team in general, my supervisors and our command staff, as well as my mentors that have never directly supervised me, but have helped me get to this point and helped create the officer that I am and will build me up to be the officer and the leader that I want to be.
Petkov, you are the future of this department, so you might love a thing and it might not be the best thing for you, and you might hate a thing and it might be the best thing for you. Just stay patient, and I promise you everything's going to come to you in due time because you are the future of this department.
The Atlanta Police Department had a great time working and participating in the city's annual Pride Festival.
More than a dozen officers and members of the command staff walked the parade route along with Atlanta Fire Rescue. An estimated 100,000 people came out to see the parade. In addition, dozens of other officers worked to make sure all the Pride festivities were safe for everyone. And one more thing before we go, we have to say goodbye to Officer Fix. He's being promoted to detective and will be leaving the Public Affairs Unit. Fix, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you, and while we hate to see you leave, we're so excited to see where you go in your career.
Thank you, Takia. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's been a lot of work, but it's also been a lot of fun working with the entire Public Affairs Unit. I'll see you all around the department, and thank you again for watching We've Got Your Six.